I just wanna stay for the night. Night. Caught a vibe. Baby, do you want the 4 or 5? I just wanna stay for the night. Hey, Mr. Naughty Priest, hello. How early? Good to see you too, B. How early you guys are. And here come the rest. Here comes the crew. Yo, Paul, what up, cuz? You think debates are still gonna happen? Yeah, dude. It looks like they are gonna happen. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna give Mr. Naughty Priest his wrench. Add as a mod. There we go. Just so I can always see Mr. Naughty Priest. And if he wants to, and somebody pisses him off, he can ban the fuck out of them too. What's your drag name again? Saltina Sachet, dude. Saltina Sachet. She's in there. She wants to come out. She's coming out. She wants the world to know. Just started the Communist Manifesto. Cool. Well, interesting read. A little dry. So what are we doing today? How's everybody feeling? Eh? I think Biden's probably going to be the most heavily drugged up at the debate. You want my last minute thoughts? I think Biden's got the most to lose from this debate. Because I think that Biden's base is looking at him with a whole lot more scrutiny than Trump's base is. Trump could literally come out there, do a cartwheel, and shit his pants on stage and fling it around, and they'd be like, based. God Emperor Trump based. So I really don't know how Trump loses a step out of this. I think Biden's got everything to lose here. If he looks ancient, which he is, and sounds ancient and sad, which he is, and bumbles and fumbles and stumbles, which he will, he is going to look, even if that's all the worst that happens, is that Biden bumbles and fumbles and stumbles. It's going to be that way. Who will have the heaviest diaper? I think that Biden is probably eating pretty well. Looking at, the size of him, he doesn't look like he's eating, hamburgers and hot dogs all day, but Trump does. Trump looks like he's eating nothing but hamburgers and hot dogs all day. So, I'm going to guess Trump on that one. What if Peepaw Poopy Pants dies live on TV? It could happen, dude. People are joking about that shit. But you got two 80-year-old men in a very stressful situation in front of the hot lights for 90 minutes. No help, no notes, no nothing. There is a chance that they both could fucking collapse on stage. There's a legit chance. Paul, did you listen to New World Depression yet? No. Bro. Have you listened? Did you listen? Is not good. All I ask. Have you watched? Do you like? What's your favorite? These are all bad ways to start. These are what we call small talk. Bro, I wish you were reacting to Trump's speech right now. It's funny as shit, but tonight will be great. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll look at it. We're gonna start We're going to start a show an hour before everything goes live, and we're going to stream that live. This is my understanding. We're going to start a show. We're going to start an hour before the thing. We're going to stream that live, all of our speculations. Maybe we'll look at Trump's speech, etc. And then when it comes time to go live, we're taking it to the patrons only. We'll be doing a webinar so that CNN can't fuck with us. Going for the full 6 hours tonight? I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? Like, we know that the pre-debate show will be an hour. We know that the debate itself will be 90 minutes, and then we are going to we're going to go live again publicly after the debate. And then we'll probably blend those two pre-post things together and put that out, I would imagine. But that's the plan. It's going to be at least 5 hours, 4 hours worth of content. Nice Radiohead shirt if it wasn't said already. Thanks. This is my favorite shirt. I've had this shirt for 3 or 4 years now, and it looks brand new still. It's fucking great. Like, I don't know what this shirt is made of or what company did the silk screening, but like, I always think like, dude, look at that. See, there's a little dot on the top of the robot's head, like a little antenna. And like, it's perfectly visible, just like it was the first day I got it. I don't know what it is. Like screen printing or silk screen printing or whatever the fuck it is, but like, it's easily my best t-shirt. Easily. I get more compliments on this t-shirt than any shirt that I have. Easily. So people like the Radiohead shirt. It's a beautiful shirt. I mean, it's like fucking... I like the patina of old band shirts. Yeah, they get comfy, don't they? They get a little ratty. They get comfy for sure. The patina. The patina of band shirts. What's the vibe today? Good vibes, man. Like, this morning was bad vibes, but you know, a mental reset happened, and today is I'm determined that the rest of the day is going to be good vibes, and hopefully tomorrow too. I want to keep the vibes good through tomorrow, and then I can chill out. Glad the vibes are good. They are. Yeah, they're going to stay good. Come hell or high water, the vibe will stay good. Okay? We will not allow the vibe to get bad. And it's a vibe check coming in here, like I said. Alright? Check your bad vibes at the door. Because I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear your bad vibes today. Good vibes. Okay? We are vibing, as you kids say. And it's all positive. And it's fun, and it's good, and it's relaxing. Okay? We're going to do that. Trans rights. Say it louder. Say it prouder. Say it louder, say it prouder. Trans rights. All caps are allowed. I want everybody to say it. Say it loud. Say it proud. Throw it up in the chat. Trans rights are human rights. Okay? That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Rand's trites. Yeah. Trans rights, trans rights, trans rights, rights. That's what I'm saying. This is the vibe check. Trans rights are human rights. Period. Point blank. Trans lefts. Trans rights, exactly. Dude, Paul's Ego's chat says trans rights. Isn't that great? Trans wrongs too? I mean, sometimes. Immediately got a subscriber out of me. Thanks for making my day. Yes, Kit Kat. Well, thanks for making my day and coming in here and like, usually when people spam some shit, it's like, Jesus loves you. It's like, that's fine. But you're the first one I've seen that came in to fucking holler trans rights. So holler right back. Trans fucking rights. Absolutely. Trans rights are human rights. Absolutely. Fuck yes. Let's go. That's a vibe. That's the good vibes that we're talking about. That's the vibe check, you guys. Okay? I just want to stay for the night. Go trans rights. I look like the Amazing Atheist. Oh, I work with the Amazing Atheist. Yeah, he's my co-host. And his brother, Scotty, as well. Done a show with them for a long time. Well, damn, my vape just gave its last breath. Tragic. Oh. Poltergeist, the national treasure. I toast thee, sir, with the fattest of fatties. To the moon. To the moon. Wait, you're Paul? Yes. I'm Paul. Paul's Ego, Esquire. We fucking love positivity. I love positivity. I'm going into a 12-hour shift with better mindset now. Thank you, sexy bearded man. You're welcome, Kit Kat. Do me a favor. Show that 12-hour shift what's what. Show the people at your shift that you're having a fucking good day and make them have a good day too. You carry that positivity through your day, you paid me back. Paid me back. Keep that trans rights in your heart. Go work that 12-hour day. My friend who also watches y'all content showed me the first edition. Now that's what I call Edge, and it made me laugh, yeah. I'm so dumb. I remember watching the Drunken Podcast when I was very young. Damn, that's crazy. Yep. There's a lot of you, little DP orphans out there, you know. What's the worst shift in your opinion? The toughest one to maintain is swing shift for me. Swing shift is, well, at least it was when I was a kid, like 3 to 11 p.m. 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. would be swing shift. That's the midday shift. Graveyard would take over at 11. 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. is graveyard. 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. is days shift. For me, the hardest one was that midday shift.
Okay.
Huh?
I heard you coughing from in there.
Oh, did I? Sorry. I work 4:15 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. every night. That's a fucking rough schedule, Kit Kat. That's tough. That's a tough schedule right there. That would be like that's a swing. That's like a 12-hour. That's like a swing and a graveyard. That's fucked. And that's what you do every day. Fuck me. That's awful. But you got a good attitude about you. So I think you're going to be okay. Yeah, swing shift, 3 to 11, which is when everyone else is off and free. Yep. and you sleep at 11 in the morning, and in the morning you barely get time off. It's a hate slide, like a hate slide back to work. Yeah, yeah. I remember that was the one that my mom worked rotating shifts for most of my childhood, and I remember that being the one that she hated the most, was swing. Because that's, 3 to 11, that's when your kids are up, active. That's when you can get shit done during the day. All the businesses are open. It's your afternoon and your evening. Everybody else is done with work. Their kids are home from school. They're having dinner together at the table, and your ass is just halfway through your shift. That fucking sucks. So my parents hated graveyard. I think my mom really liked, swing. I think she really liked graveyard. I think she liked going in after the kids were in bed and getting home right when we were waking up. It was like the perfect shift for her. She would get to put us to bed, make sure we were safe. Then she'd go to work, and by the time she was coming home from work, we were getting up for school. And that gave her the opportunity, bless her heart, to take us to do things. So she would get off work, and instead of doing what everybody else on her shift, or most of the people on her shift were doing, chilling out for a couple hours and going to sleep, she would grab us up and take us to the zoo or take us to our soccer game or whatever, and she'd be up till noon or something, just handling the kids, and then she'd crash and sleep 5 hours and wake up and do it all again.
Well, you guys always watched at night when she was gone, or no?
It depended. Like, typically my parents worked cross-purpose shifts on purpose so that one of them could be home.
Yeah.
So if my mom was working graveyard, my dad was on swing. Or if my dad was on graveyard, my mom was on days. So my dad blames it for fucking their marriage up, because they made the choice to go opposite shifts to make more money. And he says that because they wanted my mom on, there was A shift, B shift, C shift, and D shift, right? They wanted my mom to move from A shift to C shift, and she didn't want to do it. And so they gave her a big bump in pay, and my dad said, let's do it.
Just no time together, basically.
Yeah. It meant that they no longer worked together, but it also meant that they did not have to pay for, people to watch us at night and all of that anymore. Which, once I got a certain age, that wasn't even an issue, right? Mm-hmm. Like, once I was 11 or 12, like, you can leave your kids at home. They know how to call 911 if there's a problem. Know how to call mom, know how to get her at work if there's a problem, right? So that's all it really was. And so your parents were passing ships. That's really hard. Yeah. Yeah, and they did it for us too. They did it for the kids. They did it so that they could save money and have better things for the kids. So their hearts were in the right place. But, if you listen to my dad talk about it, he laments it. He says it ruined their marriage. He said that it pushed them apart from one another. It made them competitors. And then it was just the death of their marriage. Trump or Biden? Answer the question. Jeez, you're fucking like...
You're acting like there's only two options, man.
Yeah, not only that, but like, dude, this is a vibe room. We're not gonna spend all night talking politics. Okay.
You already have to do that.
Right. I'm a streamer, so I'm gonna be streaming the debate tonight with my friends, and we're gonna be talking about it all night. I'm not gonna do it all day today. I just don't want fucking politics and bullshit right now. So how about this? I'll answer your question just in good faith. Neither. I don't root for either the red team or the blue team. I root for the blue-collar workers of this country and the world over. That's my politics, okay? Hi from Ireland. Oh, hello, laddie. How are you? I'm from California, but somebody asked me this morning when I did a show, you could visit anywhere you wanted right now, where would it be? And I said Ireland. For some reason, the Isles have been calling me, that Irish Isle.
Yeah.
There's that, I don't know if you've ever seen Far and Away with me.
No.
We'll have to watch Far and Away one day. It's I think it's the movie where Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, it's not where they met, because they met on Days of Thunder. But I think they got together playing opposite each other in Far and Away. And at the beginning of Far and Away, it's like 1910 or maybe like 1890, you know, like the very, very early 20th century or late 19th century, right? And Tom Cruise plays like a peasant farmer, and he farms this land that's on top of these cliffs that just go right to the ocean. And it's like you can go look down over the cliffs and it's just like the water's crashing there. There's a whole kind of like northeastern coast of Ireland that's like that. And I want to go there. I want to sit on the edge of those cliffs with the ocean down below me and smoke a fat joint. I've always wanted to do that. And there are people in Ireland that have said, like, dude, if you are going to do that, you have to let me know, because I can get you weed, I can get you there, I can show you the spot. And it's like, I might take advantage of that one day, because I feel called to that place. I do. There's something about that place, the roaring water hitting the cliffs, the green grass on top of those cliffs, and the way it's just sheer. It's like a drop. It's not like craggy and runs down into it's like, and then there are just endless waves battering the cliffs. That sound, that like that roar.
I was gonna ask, do you want me to fix you anything to eat before the show?
No, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be all right. I ate today, didn't I?
Yeah, I made you the
the eggs and toast. Yeah, that was really good. So I don't think I need that.
It should be a shorter show too.
I imagine it won't be. Well, I mean, we're doing an hour before, and then we're doing a post show.
Yeah.
So
the debate's only 90 minutes.
So it might end up being the 90-minute debate. That might end up being 2. So if we do 1, 2, 4, 5 hours, yeah, something like that.
And we got leftovers that you could heat up if you had to.
Yeah. Is it the place where Odin came to Earth in that Marvel movie scene? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I know if you just look at the opening fucking sequence of Far and Away, that's the place I want to go. And that movie is dope too. The weather is awful. I mean, I like awful weather though. Like, people always remark about how pretty and sunny it is where I live. Like, look at this beautiful shit. I'm not even kidding. Like, look. You know, this is what the weather is all the time here. And the way that my brain is made up is that this makes me depressed. The heat, the cloudless sky, the kind of air that doesn't move very much, the sun, the brightness of the sun constantly up, makes me depressed. And during the winter, when it's stormy and cold, I feel fucking great. So that's just the way I am.
Was the summer better when you were in Washington?
Yes. Summer was way better in Washington because it was way less obvious it was summer. It rained all summer, and it would be cold at night. Like, it didn't get sweltering hot. In fact, like, summer in Washington is like the rainy season, right? Like, sometimes it's like the couple of years I was there, it was rainy every summer, all summer. Snowed both winters I was there. Go figure that. Do you smoke? Yes, I'm about to.
Legal tobacco.
Legal tobacco, yes. Do you wear sunscreen? And same, can't believe everyone loves summer. I mean, it just is what it is. I get why people love it. I loved it when I was a kid. Before my illness kind of took over my life, took over my thought processes and stuff, I used to love summer just like the rest of the kids, man. I go, be out running around, riding my bike, getting all sweaty and dirty all day, getting in a fight with a friend and then making up and then fucking getting in trouble, like that type of shit. I loved the summer like every kid. But it's like summer, I think what really set off my seasonal affective disorder was my last job.
Yeah, summer was like hell.
Summer was like double hell.
Yeah.
It had already definitely set in. Like, I was already getting way more depressed during the summer when I started that job. But summers at my last job were like a nightmare. It was like everybody, it was so weird because everybody at school would be vibrating with their excitement for the coming summer break. And every tech person was like the opposite.
Yeah.
Because we were like, our break is over.
Yeah.
Like, and there's no break for us ever.
Yeah.
Right? You guys are here. We have to take care of you till the last second you're on campus.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you leave, I've got 90 fucking machines to move. I've got 100 brand new machines to unbox. I've got to go clean a portable because the fucking janitorial staff is not going to clean it. Not properly. I've got to install a fucking switch. I've got to, the whole nine. I've got to make sure that the it's just like a nightmare. It's like a nightmare. And I would be out schlepping these fucking horrible, like computers on plastic carts, piled up as high as I could do without them falling over and breaking. Shoving those across hard blacktop. In between the cafeteria, which is usually where they dumped the surplus computers at the beginning of the summer, and the extreme outskirt classes, which is where they usually put labs. We begged them, please, put your lab in a wired room. Put your lab in a room that has a foundation. Don't put your 100 computer lab in a portable building.
That has awful insulation.
Awful insulation. Has rats that get in, and there's going to be cords everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not like the fucking power on those buildings is not wired for 100 machines to be running in them. So you're going to have to call. Please don't do it. And every year, I'd go talk to the principals like the week before school was out to get what they wanted done.
Yeah.
And every year, I know you said, but that lab we have in the freestanding room, we're going to need that for next year, so we're going to move that out. I'd say, well, you need to call maintenance now, because I'm telling you right now, the power is not going to work. They're going to have to come out and add a 450 breaker out there. Okay, all right. So once that's done, I'll set it up for you. But it was just like, we tried to explain to them, your computer labs need to be central in your school so that all the classes can get to them easily. Yeah, these flies are fucking around with the wrong chap. Come here, you little fucks. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Gonna move along now, huh, flies?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Fucker. Maybe hit my wife. You son of a... I whacked your toe, I'm sorry.
Okay. That's not the toe I stubbed, so...
Okay, that's good. It's the other toe.
Yeah.
I dropped my phone in time before you pick it up. You had your glasses on. You were a master of disguise. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I would prefer to be wearing my glasses right now, but they get sweaty outside. They create a sweat barrier. I have to wear them farther down my nose, so there's breathable. But the way these are set up, that's my. If they're not on fully, if they're down here, that's how I have to read, and that's how I have to look. It doesn't work. I didn't zap her. I smacked her toe trying to get a fly.
Yeah, there's so many safety bars on that thing, you can't...
Yeah, you can't, look, it's on now. I can't zap. Oh!
Oh, I guess you could.
Well, I zapped one of my arm hairs.
Yeah.
But it didn't zap me. That's awesome. Or maybe I got a fly.
Yeah.
Maybe one was, landing.
Yeah. It was on the edge or something.
Yeah.
I couldn't see.
Got him. Got to come from behind him and get him like that. We got to go, this is the move.
Yeah.
Because they can only fly forward and up.
Yeah.
Flies can't do the down dip, and they can't go backwards or sideways.
Yeah.
So if you get it right behind them, and then like that, as they're flying, they're going to go through it. That's the key. That's the maneuver. You little fuckers. Oh, that was close. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I feel like the guy that I like from Race Rimmerd is definitely gay. Or bi.
Yeah.
He's like the what is his name? Sway Lee. Sway Lee is the one I like. He's the main guy in Race Rimmerd, let's be honest. And I think he's probably a bi guy. It's a bit of a twink. I'm a trendsetter. I just get a feeling about Sway Lee, bro. He sets off the gaydar pretty hard.
Are you too hot already, D?
He's hassling. Like, look at me, Mom, I'm melting.
You'll get a haircut soon, D.
Paul, what's a philosophical rabbit hole that's stuck in your head after hearing it? I mean, the one that a lot of people, I think, kind of avoid philosophical rabbit holes. I love them, dude. So I don't know. I mean, stuck in my head, a lot of them. Simulation theory. You know, dead internet theory. I love that one. That one's great. How good is your gaydar? It's usually pretty good. I ain't got no type. The space spider, yeah, dude. The dark jungle theory. I like it all, man. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. Zoo hypothesis is what this is? Yeah, zoo hypothesis, yeah. Or nature preserve hypothesis. Like, we're just a planet that is kept at a certain level of biomass until, like, the other species needs to harvest it all, and then they come and harvest us up and let it grow again. Like, we're just a garden world for biomass. What's your favorite location on Earth? Pismo Beach, California, or Grover Beach, California? They're the same thing, basically. The same beach, just part of it is Pismo, and then if you go farther down, it becomes Grover. You give any credence to the big crunch theory? Sure, I give as much credence to that as I give any other theory. I mean, these are obviously like extrapolations based on our observation of a possibility for what the nature of the universe could be, right? So the big crunch is like, okay, the Big Bang has happened. Now, one of the things that kind of went against the idea of the big crunch was quantum redshift. They started to look at they started to be able to see the shift to red for when something is accelerating away from you. So quantum blue shift means something is slowing down. Quantum redshift means it's accelerating away, right? And we look around at us, so we see quantum redshift still happening. So things are still accelerating away from the central apex of the Big Bang. How about this one? We talked about this one a few times. Let me blow a couple minds in here. The Great Attractor. This one is spooky. You guys heard of the Great Attractor? The Great Attractor. This one is kind of spooky. This one makes you wonder, right? Yeah, the Great Attractor is this, right? So we started observing not only our own universe or our own galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, right? But we started observing other galaxies in what we call our local group, right? Our local group consists of, I think, about 100,000 galaxies that are all in our area, our quadrant of space. And we noticed something strange. Everything in our local group is being pulled towards something. At first, we didn't know that that was what was happening. We thought we were observing incorrectly. But once we figured out that it is indeed true, we are being and when I say we, I mean not just our planet, not just our star system. Our galaxy is being dragged dragged by something incredibly dense. And scientists have no fucking clue theoretically what it even could be. What could be so huge and dense to exert so much pull that it would pull 100,000 galaxies towards it at 1,000 kilometers per second? Yeah, the theories for black holes don't cover one dense enough for this. This would be a black hole to end all black holes. Yeah, the Great Attractor. That's what they call it. They call it the Great Attractor because it is attracting all of the galaxies in our local group towards it. But they have no fucking clue. They're not calling it the Great Black Hole. They're not calling it the Great whatever. They're calling it the Great Attractor because they have no idea what it is. They just know that it's pulling us in at 1,000 kilometers per second. I think it will all compound into it. It'll condense back into its own Schwarzschild radius and create another singularity. Hey, maybe. Could be another universe bumping against ours. Could be. Is it you? I don't think I'm big enough, dude. I don't think I'm big enough to be the Great Attractor, bro. I don't think I'm that big. I'm pretty fat, but I'm not that fat. Okay. I'm a trendsetter. Yeah, it would have to be the largest single entity in the universe. The largest single thing in the universe. We're also tiny, right? It's good to be tiny, though. We have a beautiful perspective on the universe. We're like children opening our eyes and looking at the expanse of it for the first time. That's a beautiful thing. Don't put yourself down like that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, bad vibes, I guess. I don't know. I'm used to it. We fat folks, we do self-deprecation as like a defense mechanism. If I call myself fat first, then it diffuses you calling me fat later. Are you reptilian? No. Do you smoke weed, Paul? No. I don't. I would never touch the stuff. You had no idea I was one of the fats? The magic of cameras. Of course I'm fat as fuck. Come on. What did you think was sitting here? Like a fit guy that looks like this? Come on. Come on. If you're fat, you're fat. Don't let it bother you. I don't. Excited about the debate? No. Yeah, dude, this is what the ideal male looks like. That was kind of hot. Oh. Is it time to do another fucking stripping grandma routine? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not excited for the debate. Number one, it sucks that I have to pay a bunch of money to the fucking Kirks. I have to pay $200. I have to pay $100 to each Kirk. That fucking sucks. Nobody likes that. I would rather receive 200. But hey, shit could still happen. Oripi dua. You know, there's still an hour before we even start, and then like I don't think it starts here till 7. What's the what time does the debate start PST? I think it's 7 p.m., right? Or 6:30? Somebody tell me. I need a trusted quantity to look that shit up for me. Give me the PST, because I don't do time zones. Perfect standard time, okay? 7, 6. Oh, fuck. See what I mean? 2 different answers now. I need a trusted quantity. It's 9 Eastern, so 6. Okay, thank you. See, that works. 7 PST. That can't be right. It's 6. 6. Yeah, B. You trying to lead me down the primrose path. 6. That means in about 20 minutes, I'm going to have to wrap this up. Because I'm going to need to go inside and get ready for my whatnots and what have yous.
I got your ice water in there already.
Thank you, baby. In fact, I probably should wrap it up now. I'm going to do that. Have fun. See you guys over there. Bye. Ugh.